Yo, today is Busch Gardens Williamsburg time. I'm in the car, feeling good. Got a 10-minute drive, that's it. Thought I'd start the vlog here, because why not? 'Cause I'm feeling good, I'm feeling excited, and it's going to be a better day than King's Dominion with the roller coaster we shan't talk about that was closed all day. Let's go, see you outside the park.
Arm legs inside the tram. Please remain seated. Please do not switch seats while the tram is moving. Just a friendly reminder, the park closes at 8 going on. If you hear the watch.
Bit of a claim there, most beautiful theme park in the world. They've not been to Alton Towers. I don't know, that's got to be the one I think, Alton Towers. I'll tell you what, it's the most excited I've been for a theme park so far on this trip. Probably the most excited I am for a theme park on this whole trip, to be honest, just as a whole package. Somewhere that I've always dreamed of going as a kid, and that, you know, such iconic rides here. I cannot wait to experience it. I hope it doesn't disappoint like, unfortunately, King's Dominion did. Let's see, let's go. I just missed loads of footage there. I was talking to the camera for ages and it wasn't on. Oh well, I'm in the park. I'm glad I got here 30 minutes early because it takes about 20 minutes to get to the entrance and then 5 minutes to get, like, scan your ticket and things. But yeah, I saw a British English phone box and it was sort of making me miss home. Not that much though, because I'm here at Busch Gardens, which is extremely exciting. Park hours today are 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. Then I've got a 3-hour drive to Carowinds. Well, to 3-hour drive, which takes me halfway to Carowinds, and I'm staying there the night and going Carowinds the next day. So not sure if I'll manage to be here all day. We'll see how it goes. I'll be here as long as necessary. Carowinds opening hours are 9 a.m. till 10 p.m. So I think I'm going to get to Carowinds around lunchtime tomorrow. As, yeah, I want to stay and get some night rides in, because the day after that I've got a rest day. So I can just chill and, yeah, explore a bit. Yeah, I'm quite impressed as well that I've managed to get every theme park early as well. If you watch my vlogs, you know that is not a common occurrence. But when in America, you gotta do these things, be a bit hard on yourself. Get up nice and early, get ready for the day. And here we go. Let's go to our first coaster. Haven't been concentrating that much where I'm going. I should be really, shouldn't I? Get some early rides in. Let's see. I'm in the Scottish area. Oh, this is great. Loving the music. Oh man, this park is just so much more like a European park already. I was kind of going the wrong way there, only for 1 or 2 minutes. So I've had a look at the map, had a look at the app, know where I'm going now. I'm going in the direction of all the big coasters. Yeah, let's go. I'll put some footage of that. First reactions here. Ah, Loch Ness Monster. Look at her. The loops. I've seen footage of this since I was, as long as I can remember, since I was 6-7 years old. I'm finally here riding it. Let's get a video of these interlocking loops. Here we go. Here we go. I'll wait. I think the drive will I think the drive. Why not? As I'm here, let's make it my first ride, Loch Ness Monster. How exciting. Here we go.
Thank you for riding the Loch Ness Monster and enjoy the rest of your day here at Busch Gardens.
Here we go, going for a backseat spectacular. A bit annoying, you have to put your stuff in lockers. I've only got a small bag, and then I came in here and there's places to put these up. And you have to pay $10 for a transferable locker all day. I only paid $2 for a single use, as I had a feeling it might be like this. So hopefully that works out. Alpengeist is testing.
Is anyone not doing it?
So I've just come off of Griffen, but before that I'd done the Loch Ness Monster, which was just, I had a beaming smile on my face the whole way on it. It's so incredible to be on that iconic roller coaster. It must be one of the most iconic roller coasters in the world. And it rode really well actually. A couple of good forceful drops sitting on the back. A cool indoor section. And the interlocking loops were just, yeah, breathtaking, amazing. Then just went on Griffen. That's a great dive roller coaster. Not the biggest fan of dive roller coasters, but for a dive coaster, very good. Sat on the back row. I like the ones with 3 rows because you can sit on the back and get a bit of air time and proper force on the drop, and that proved to be the case here with Griffen as well. I could just re-ride it, pretty much walk on, there it goes again. Good operation so far. But after the past couple of days, I'm not taking any chances. I'm getting on all of the roller coasters first, just coaster to coaster, and then we can do some re-rides. Next up, I'm hoping my most anticipated one of the day, Alpengeist. And I've just seen Pantheon is definitely open. That means all of the roller coasters are open. I can see the log flume going. I can see the flat rides going. This is so much more like it. Well, it's worth it. I don't think I've mentioned yet, the price you pay to come here is very expensive for one day. If you come for 2 or 3 days, it's much better. But for one day, it's $95 for the park ticket, and then a further $35 for parking, plus an extra 10 in tax. There she goes. But if you come for 2 or 3 days, it's only like $5 extra each day for another full day on park. Unfortunately, that's not going to work too well for me, and I think I probably only need 1 day here, to be honest, if I spend most of the day here. But yeah, let's get on this absolute other bucket list coaster. Looking forward to this even more than Loch Ness. And let's see how she goes. I'm going to put in some more footage of my of Alpengeist, but for now I need to just walk straight on it, and I'll put some more footage in of it, like I say, and then let you know my thoughts, because it's such a photogenic roller coaster. It looks absolutely amazing, and it looks like an absolute beast, and it's walk on. So I've just had 3 back-to-back rides on Alpengeist. First one was backseat on the left, second one was sixth row on the right, and last one front row on the left. And wow, that is a front row roller coaster. It wasn't actually as intense as I thought it would be on the back row and the third from back. On the front, yeah, just feeling that speed and dipping down into the inversions. Yeah, almost, you know, just, I thought I was going to grey out wherever I was, but I wouldn't say greyed out at all. But you could just, you know, that feeling when you really feel the force in Star Wars now. Best element for me is the top of the lift hill and the drop, and then the Cobra roll. That is really snappy but smooth. That is a proper sort of whoa moment. I'm just getting the footage now that you've already seen. But yeah, world class B&M invert that. 1 hour into the day. It's been the best hour at a theme park in America so far, by far. And getting to go on a GCI. 5-minute wait. I just need to reiterate as well how friendly the American staff are. Not so much at King's Dominion, Six Flags America, and here so far they're just like, you know, so interested in you and just want to make sure that you are sorted before you leave the conversation. Yeah, I was just chatting to a guy, there's a train station near here, and yeah, he's telling me about all the stops and what rides to get off for, and yeah, just really, really good. Yeah, so first 5-10 minute queue of the day, it looks like, for this GCI. I can't quite remember what it's called. But yeah, so I've done Alpengeist 3 times, Griffen once, Loch Ness once. I'd like to do Loch Ness at least really twice more, Griffen once more, Alpengeist a few more times, and obviously everything else a few more times. Verbolten twice, at least. Apollo's Chariot twice, at least. Pantheon 3 times. I'm thinking I want a big ride count today, so let's keep it going.
Exiting guests, please lift the harness and exit quickly but carefully to your left. Thank you for riding Invader and have fun at Busch Gardens.
Well, what a pleasant surprise that was. That was a brilliant GCI. Has to be compared to Wicker Man. I'm sure that won't come as a surprise. Preferred the first third of it to Wicker Man's first third. As a package, on a first ride, I'd say I prefer Wicker Man for the theming and just the overall experience, the pre-show. But of course, very close. Really good airtime. Just reminds me so much of Wicker Man. I'll have to ride this again as well. I thought this was going to be a kind of one ride spectacular, but no, definitely not. I'll be getting back on this later. Anyway, I'm off to the train to head round to Apollo's Chariot, my first B&M hyper of the trip. No, that's a lie, I've done Griffen. And Pantheon, which is very exciting. And Tempesto and Verbolten. Goodness, there's so many class coasters here. Let's go. Waiting in the train station now, enjoying my first beer in a theme park. I brought it in because it's like $10 a drink here. It's absolutely crazy, the prices at some of these parks for alcohol. But yeah, it's lunchtime, getting on the train, having a beer, done 6 roller coasters already. Well, four roller coasters, but 6 rides in total. Just having a fantastic day. And we're only 2 hours in. Let it continue.
Approximately 20 minutes, with stops at the Queensland Station and the Leicester Station must be traveled before returning to the station. As a reminder, for your comfort and safety, please remain seated.
This train looks amazing. It's a proper steam train. I can't wait. I love transport rides in parks, and this looks like an absolutely brilliant one.
Not here.
That's what Jamie said.
I
have no idea. Sometimes I just...
But that's not until 1 o'clock.
The Griffen is named after a mythical...
Just to keep you posted as well on this bit of a quieter part of my vlog. The next vlogs coming up will be Carowinds, then Hershey Park, then Six Flags Great Adventure, but it doesn't stop there. When I get home back to England, straight to Alton Towers, and then straight to Blackpool as well. No, other way around, Blackpool and Alton Towers. What a couple of weeks.
As we approach Tweedside Station, please listen to the following safety announcements. Please remain... and complete stop. You may then exit to your left and left-hand side only. If you would like to continue on to Caribou Station in New France, please remain on board and slide all the way to your right to allow room for boarding guests. Thank you for riding and have an excellent...
Here we go then, single rider lane. Apollo's Chariot, let's be having it. Oh, another really good surprise. That was much better than anticipated, Apollo's Chariot. Brilliant airtime, great first drop, and how it weaves its way in and out with the terrain and some of the water is beautiful. Absolutely awesome ride. I was in a single rider's queue and it only took about 10-15 minutes. And I sat on the 5th row. I think if I was on the 8th row, right at the back, it would be even better. So again, gonna have to get on that again later. It is lunchtime, but I have to get on Pantheon first because I just want to make sure I get the main ones done. That, you know, just in case, and then I'll have a pit stop. But yeah, let's get some footage of Pantheon and see how that rides. Apparently, it's the best here. So I'm really treating myself now. Look at this ice cream. It's the last hot day of the trip, so I'm going to enjoy it whilst I queue for Pantheon. Slow dispatch times here on Pantheon. Got a good view here though that I'll capture in just a second. I've just started my stopwatch as well to see how long each dispatch is taking. Yeah, there's only one train and it's taken a while. It said advertised 60-minute queue. Yeah, it looks about that, I suppose.
No, I'm not doing front row. You're funny.
See how long it takes. Wasn't too bad actually. I may have started it a bit late, but that seemed a lot better. Let's get some videos of it in action.
Oh my god.
So about 55 minutes later, I'm off of Pantheon. There she is. Yeah, very good, very solid ride. Sort of level with Apollo's Chariot here for me at the moment. I think it would have surprised me more if I hadn't heard from so many people here and at King's Dominion yesterday. People had hyped it up a lot, and yeah, it was very good. Yeah, sort of lived up to that hype. The back when you launch, go on the multi-launch, so you go once up into the vertical hill. You can see over there. Sorry, and then you come all the way back up here, up this vertical spike, and then launch again finally and go over the spike. But there's a little airtime hill between the spike and the top hat, which really ejects you out of your seat, which is incredible, especially going backwards. You kind of don't expect it. It's weird though, like that Twisted Timbers that I went on yesterday at King's Dominion, the RMC, I've still never had ejector time like it on that, or maybe it's just how it was running, or I don't know what it was, but absolutely mental that. I still can't get over that. It's a bit too intense actually. Anyway, I think I'm going to get onto Tempesto now, whilst I'm in the area. And then maybe Apollo's Chariot again before going round to Verbolten. Let's go. Just had another ride there on Apollo's Chariot, and also done Tempesto, which is just a typical Sky Scream or whatever it's called, can't remember, Sky model roller coaster. And yeah, had comfort collars on there, which are not comfortable at all. It would be much better just with a lap bar, but you know, it is what it is, got the cred. And yeah, really loving Apollo's Chariot. It's probably my favourite actually over I can never remember the name of it, the Intamin launch roller coaster, Pantheon. Yeah, really good floater air time on there, and a couple of sort of hidden drops towards the end. And like I said before, how it goes with the scenery and the landscape is fantastic. Anyway, I'm going to head over to find, I'm getting tired, it's been about 4 hours of non-stop riding with no break, apart from sitting on the train. So need to find somewhere to fill my water up, and going to head over to Verbolten, get on there, and probably have some proper lunch or something. It's like Pompeii's about to open. I'm not sure if it's been open much lately, so this would be good to get on. Oh, it's humid today. I was going to get the chairlift over to Verbolten, but there's a long old queue. It's not actually too far of a walk. The park's not as big as I thought, but this is lovely here anyway. It's by the water. With the rides, this path wasn't opened up earlier at the beginning of the day, so it's nice to be able to get over into the German themed area with Verbolten this way. I think there's like some sort of river cruise that sounds pretty cool. Might have to jump on that if possible, after getting on the coaster of course. Let's carry on. Goodness, it is tiring riding all these rides. Cool area where I am now, like German Bavarian village. Just got my lunch. This is gonna have to do me to the end of the day. It's very expensive here. I basically go for as much calories as I can get as cheap as possible. And actually, the pizza was only $16, which isn't bad at all. Not bad one bit. A pint of beer is $15 here. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't normally get a Coke, but I haven't been able to get any water anywhere. I normally just fill up my water. So that's pretty poor. there you go. I'm going to charge my phone up for a bit, as there's a cheeky plug socket here, which I always have to look for. And then we'll go again. Just finished my lunch, and it looks like we've got about a 45-minute queue for Verbolten. So let's have a drink, have a chill, and see how we get on.
Oh my god, he is!
Well, just had a back row and front row ride on Verbolten, and yeah, brilliant ride. That's like what 13 at Alton Towers should have been. That's yeah, great family thrill roller coaster. Front row was definitely the best, seeing all the effects in the dark. It's basically an indoor roller coaster with a small outdoor section, with a great drop outdoors in the end. Yeah, one of the best family roller coasters I've ever done. I think it'd be a hard push to find a better one, to be honest. Anyway, I've got one cred left to get. I really fancy doing the log flume, actually. I haven't done that yet. That's back near the GCI and Alpengeist, so I can kind of do them, re-ride them. I have done all the main attract roller coasters anyway. So yeah, I'm going to try and find the last coaster and get on the log flume. Just a quick detour for a look around some of the merch. Really cool tops in here. Very tempted to get something. Loch Ness Monster. Cool Griffen top. That's quite cool actually, with all of them on there. That's quite cool. Alpengeist, I like that. I wouldn't know what one to choose. Not that one anyway. Griffen. That's cool. I like that Loch Ness Monster one. Also really like this Apollo Chariot one. That's cool. And that's pretty cool as well. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff in here. There's Dark Coaster again. Oh, Pantheon one, that's kind of cool. Just a quick little update. I'm on my way to what I said I was, to the log flume and other coaster. Yeah, just to sort of give you an extra update. It's 4:30 now, so I've been here since 10 AM. Just the one break, and it closes at 8. That's how you know it's been a good day. It doesn't feel, I don't know where the time's gone. 6.5 hours in park already. So yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a late one, especially with a 3-hour drive. It's meant to rain later on, and I don't really want to do a long drive in the dark. You know, at home that'd be no problem, but just because I'm getting used to it here in America. But it's what it is, isn't it? We'll see. We'll see what happens. And here comes baby Loch Ness. It looks like the log flume's gone down. Looks like quite a few things have actually. Walked past Griffen, that has gone down, and I haven't seen Alpengeist go in a while. Go and see what's up. At least I got them in early. Always why I'm happy to get to these theme parks early. That's why I've got my fingers crossed for tomorrow, getting to Carowinds a bit later. What a beautiful sight it is here. So I had 2 more rides on Alpengeist, bringing my total to 5, which is more than I expected I'd do on there. I thought it'd be well too intense for that many, but nope, oh, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, it's intense. 2 rides at a time, maybe 3 is enough. So I've done the back row and front row again. And honestly, that cobra roll, the speed it takes it at, one of the things I've taken away from Alpengeist is the when you get to the top of the lift hill, it's so tall, it's strange, like you're really looking down on the loop and like the cobra roll and other inversions, and you're basically at the same height as Griffen. It's I've accidentally walked to the Griffen queue, it's still closed, so I'm not sure if I'll be getting that again today. But yeah, it's a crazy thing. It's so different to any other B&M. It's more like I don't know how to describe it. It's so big in scale. It's kind of like a B&M Flawless or a B&M sit down typical coaster, but as inverted. Because often when I think of an invert, I think more of like your Nemesis and your Black Mambas and your tight twisty things, but it's not like that at all. Really flowy, that's the word. It flows nicely through the layout. Anyway, Griffin's testing again. Who knows? Maybe it's just open. Okay. It's a beautiful sight from here. This may well be the thumbnail. Let's see.
Throughout the valley, our team over at the Highland Stables will give us sheep's wool or the hay or the straw from the horses, just because it smells stinky, it smells like their prey, and it's a fun scent enrichment for them. We'll put it in burlap sacks or just hang it from the trees, and they'll rip it off the trees or roll around in it. It's fun.
Oh my goodness, it looks like a dog.
We haven't quite reached the time of year where they start shedding.
I wouldn't say it's starting to struggle now, but it's been a long old day. It's 5:30, 7.5 hours, 7 hours of riding, half an hour break or so. It's been boiling, it's the humidity that's been the killer. So I'm thinking I'm going to finish my day off with, it's a bit of a walk still, but it's got to be done. Back on Apollo's Chariot, because I love that. If Pantheon isn't too long, I'll do that again. And then I want to finish my day on Loch Ness. I started it on Loch Ness. It's up there with the most iconic roller coasters of all time for me. Another one would be X at Six Flags Magic Mountain and Goliath there. There too, again, I grew up looking at X in the pink and yellow colour scheme. Yeah, I almost went there actually instead of here, but I'm glad I haven't, because they've got a ton of rides down at the moment, and I really would like to get on most of them. Like Revolution as well, that's another classic to get on. Anyway, I'm ranting now. Let's I've got to get the kiddie coaster as well. So yeah, it's looking like a late finish. It's 5:30, probably won't be back at the car till 7 at least. There we go, that's all the creds done then. It's over to Apollo's Chariot now. That was a good little family coaster. I do find that's the one thing I think this park's missing, which is interesting actually with what's coming up. So many extreme roller coasters, which I obviously love, but there's loads of families that come here, and that had quite a big queue. And you saw the footage that I put in. There's loads of people hanging about and like waiting and obviously going on the ride, and they're only doing one lap of it as well, and it's still got a long queue despite quick operations. It really needs to be 2 laps that. It's literally like 20-25 seconds. We've got a quick lift hill and a quick little drop. Which makes me think this park, I know it's opening dark coaster, which is being advertised as a family coaster, but I think it's great, but I think what this park really needs is maybe like a small Vekoma suspending roller coaster, or a Vekoma boomerang, like the small ones, or even just the normal Vekoma family roller coasters. You know, even something like a Dragon's Fury at Chessington, like a spinning roller coaster. Because yeah, they're kind of lacking that here, which doesn't bother me. But yeah, for families, I think that, you know, dark coaster, yes, it's being advertised as family. I say advertised as family. From my perspective, it looks like they're advertising it as quite dark, hence the name, and more of a same as the GCI wooden coaster they've got here, more that sort of level. Yeah, I think they could definitely do something a little, something else a little tamer in the roller coaster department. That's my 2 cents from this feedback for Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Pantheon's still on 1 train and 60-minute wait, so that's not going to happen. I'm not too fussed, to be honest. I'm sorry, but there's no way that's better than Intimidator 305. I've seen Intimidator 305, it looks absolutely mega. Yeah, I'm still gutted about that. Oh well, what can you do? What can you do? Had an amazing day here. I've got a feeling this is going to be the best part of the trip. I've loved every minute of being here, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not wrapping up or anything yet. Still got plenty to do. Let's get on Apollo's Chariot a couple of times, why not? And finish the day on Mr. Loch Ness. You beauty. Legends I've just met here in America.
Roller coasters,
yeah!
Yeah! Apollo's Chariot and Busch Gardens Williamsburg.
It's the best.
It's number 1.
Number 1. Let's
Yeah.
go. See you later, guys. Hey, take it easy. You'll be on there. Legends. So I just went on the back row of Apollo's Chariot, and then I was in the single riders, and there was a front row seat, but this girl nicked up in front of me, and I thought, oh bloody hell, what's this all about? So I went on the back row like a good boy, and then when I got off, I sort of had a quick sneak look to see if there was any seats on the front row, and there's those 3 guys I was just with in the next extra seat next to them. And I was like, oh, do you mind if I hop in? And they were like, whoa, fast pass! I didn't say anything, just let them assume that. And they're absolutely hilarious. We're on the roller coaster going, Roller Coaster Sam! So hi to you guys if you're watching, and it was great to meet you, and safe travels. Just a quick word as well before I get on my last ride, Loch Ness Monster, about the ride itself. Yeah, best ride for me by far, probably. Well, Alpengeist was very good, but yeah, that's a fantastic B&M, excellent airtime, almost ejected towards the end of the day at the back. Literally 4 seconds I was counted on some of the airtime hills, your bum's out the seat. Bloody amazing. Front row is an animal, it's so quick, it's got me really hyped up for Fury 325. That is going to be an animal. Anyway, sad times, last roller coaster of the day, Loch Ness Monster. We started there, we're going to finish there, boys, let's go. There we go, that was my last ride of the day, and on Loch Ness Monster. It was better near the front. I sat I think 3rd row from the front, and you kind of get some airtime because of the dodgy profiling as you go up into hills, which is kind of funny. But yeah, it's nice and smooth. I think I've called it a Vekoma a few times. It's obviously an arrow looping roller coaster, and a very good one at that. Something I forgot about as well until I read one of the plaques here, is that it was once one of the world's tallest. It was the world's tallest roller coaster when it opened in, I think, 1978, I think. which is kind of cool. I think there is some controversy behind that. Can't remember what it is, but yeah, we'll stick to it. It's on a sign, that's for sure. Right, I'll see you guys back at the car. I'll wrap up today's vlog. Oh, here we are back at the car. That wraps up my day here at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. What an epic day it was. I will be carrying on the vlog as I get back to my accommodation, show you around there. I'll have the camera this way as Apollo's Chariot's going. Yeah, ride count all in all, Alpengeist, I'm getting the words wrong now, 5 rides. Apollo's Chariot, 5 rides. Pantheon once. Verbolten twice. Griffen once. All the other roller coasters once, including the GCI and the Kiddies coaster. Trying to think if I'm forgetting any, probably a big one. Not that I can think of. But yeah, awesome day with Apollo's Chariot being the best. I met some awesome people at the end there. And now I've got a 3¼ hour drive, which will take me 2 hours away from Chariot, which is tomorrow's vlog. Well, probably in 2 days vlog. I'll probably put them out every 2 days. So thanks for watching, if you're still watching, and I'll catch up with you when I arrive at my next destination. Hello, so I'm back at my Airbnb. Now it is the following morning. I didn't get back until about 11 PM and I didn't want to be too noisy because my hosts are staying upstairs. Sound a bit croaky as I am pretty exhausted after a massive day yesterday. Last night, the drive back from Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, left just after 7 PM. Got here about just before 11 PM, didn't have one break, just drove the whole time. Got it done, and the weather was awful. Probably the craziest weather I've ever driven in, at least. And possibly that I've seen, in terms of this electrical lightning storm that went on for about 2 hours. Oh my goodness, it was absolutely crazy. I've actually put in some footage of it now when I was going a bit slower. I just tried to get a little bit of footage just to remember it, but yeah, it's crazy. I'll put that in now. Crazy experience that was, and my aircon in the car wasn't working either, so it was a right pain. Anyway, this is the place I'm staying at. A beautiful music room, and this is my room. It's looking messy. I've just gotten up. Yeah, it's called the library. Very nice. I think that'll wrap up today. To be honest, it's still thundering outside and I've got a 2 hour drive to Chariot. It's going to be raining all day, so it's going to be another interesting one. It's turning out to be a pretty interesting trip. Let's see what happens. Make sure to join me tomorrow at Chariot. See you then, guys.